Okay. I'm so super tired. I probably look it. This is going to be a general reading with past, present, future, with your mental environment and your external environment, which is more like the unseen external environment. Sometimes I get messages for the people around you, but more often than not, it's unseen forces. How they are supporting you, like that, or the general energy, whether or not it's supportive of you. And as always, definitely only take what resonates, leave the rest. I try to give the past, present, future. So if your past and present resonates with you, then you'll know that this reading is for you. And if not, then that's okay. You could check out my previous readings, or you could check out, wait for a new one to come out. We got the present, okay. And then after the environments, we have your advice and a likely outcome. Very exciting read so far. Okay. Woo. Trying to get gathered here. Very nice. Very good. Okay. I really like who I'm seeing so far, that being you guys. Interesting. Got a lot of work ahead of you. I'm going to say a surprise ahead of you, and we'll definitely talk about that one. Oop, there we go. For your past, we have the Emperor. With stability and structure. So I really get the feeling of you guys kind of knuckling down and getting a grip on your sense of control in life. It may have been a really strong grip, because we've got the Queen of Swords in reverse. That's not too great. She's kind of a bitch, the swords in reverse. Overly critical, pessimistic. So maybe in the necessity of becoming serious, you gotta stick up your butt. Or maybe in the search of power and needing power and respect, while that is all deserved, it just kind of comes out in an overbearing way instead. Just kind of a misconception on what it takes to get on top, so to speak. Now, for your future card, we do have the Tower. There may be some natural consequences to reap because of misunderstanding certain behaviors, maybe even misusing, I would say. I'm not really getting a whole other message. I feel like I feel like this message is really for this group of people out there who are genuinely trying their best, who can probably acknowledge that there are faults, but maybe not understand exactly what those faults are. Like if you're struggling to find friends, or if people just don't really seem to ever like you, and you don't know why. And it's like, it's not that you're trying not to care, or maybe you even are trying not to care, because that hurts. It's kind of, this message is for people who don't need to be demonized for these faults of not knowing. Innocent ignorance, if that makes sense, because there's a huge culture of people in America who have, or all across the world, who have grown up with very toxic family environments where there just isn't love. People are fighting, yelling, screaming, throwing things. They don't talk. It's just nothing but, there's families out there that are just nothing but cold shoulders. Some families are vindictive, like literally get after each other. This is for people who grew up in unpleasant environments, who maybe wanted to do better, and they did better, but it still wasn't great, and I'll use myself for example. I don't want to be the parent, the family that I grew up under, where it was just constant stress and terror, and they literally mentally manipulated punishments to be worse and worse and worse, just to make you feel so bad, and just literally just to feel so bad so that you're not bad again, kind of a thing. But it almost seems like you can't do anything right, and you're never going to be good enough. And it kind of, it left me in all kinds of jaded ways. For a while I was really depressed, and for a while I got super freaking angry at everyone and everything, and then it was back to being depressed, and then it flip-flopped between the two, and it's just been this long, hard, and then after a while, for some reason, I got scared, and then I started being scared of life, it was a long, hard journey to try and figure out what is happiness. How do I get there? How do I be? I didn't know how to be around people. I didn't think I liked being around people. And I'm starting to come out of my shell. I'm starting to open up. I've learned how to start loving myself. I learned how to start having boundaries, what boundaries that I wanted, how I wanted to set those boundaries, and with whom. And it just took a lot of hard personal work. And I've had my own Queen in Reverse moments, where I was overly critical, definitely pessimistic. I just couldn't find the sunshine for anything, it didn't matter because there was clouds, you know what I mean? And I've had my own tower moments due to, I call them misbehaviors. What I mean by that is, that could be anything from, when I throw tantrums or something, I explode, and, I broke one of my plates one time, and I was so disappointed. Not, fully broke, but, it had a big old chip on the side, and I was like, damn, I liked that plate. Why'd I do that? But I didn't want to take it out on anybody, so I took it out on a thing, and then but my thing still suffered, and I kind of suffered from that as well. Tower moment could be like that, or it could be the fact that I realized, I was I'm an adult, and I'm still having tantrums, and I'm breaking my stuff, and I'm how do I change let's change again, let's get back to work, obviously I need more cultivation, it's just another one of these things. This tower does not feel, tower card itself feels heavy. It's big, significant, incredible changes. I'm just a very deep person. So anything can, be a tower moment. I can make it a tower moment. You know what I mean? I feel like this change is not going to be overlooked. It's going to be something that you will deal with. Just like the Emperor, just like the Queen of Swords, you're attempting to be, 100%. I feel like even though the Queen of Swords is in reverse, she's still a queen. And there's a reason for that. So in no way, shape, or form is there any kind of judgment coming across here. It's just an is what it is situation. I have a heart for people who are still admits the struggle. This, it's like a new type of healthy expectation that I'm going to be a better person now, and that it happens like that. And that, but it doesn't happen like that. There's still people who are on their healing journeys that have a lot of toxic tendencies that I just want to be able to, like, make sure that no one's forgotten. You know, make sure that even if it takes 25 years, that we're still in there, we're fighting together, because you're not alone. So with this Tower card coming out, here's the reason why I'm not, like, concerned about you and your personality, because this is the World card here for your mental environment. You're all about healing. Like, if this is your reading, then you know that this is your reading. You know who I'm talking to. This is the yep, yeah, I know kind of a thing. And you are in the right mindset. Your intentions are good. And that is doing more. It has the right mindset that you have has more benefits than you may think. That's what I would say. Okay, couple of key things here. So what stuck out to me in your external environment card was this keyword here that you can't really read: routine. In the Knight of Pentacles is very patient, slow moving, slow going, but very, very steady at that. So especially with the routine part. And then you have the Seven of Swords with your advice. What I'm getting hardcore is strategy. Strategy in your routines. Absolutely love how this is shaping out. So the advice here for you, because your mental environment is very open right now. It's very like, I'm being me. You have reached this state that not a lot of people can get to. And this state is going to fluctuate because this is just a current mental environment that you have, but it's very, very positive. As far as your routines go, I had my video cut out on me. Okay. So I was out with your mental environment is being very open right now, and that's really good. Working on your routines, little by little, slowly but surely, strategizing right now with your routines is what's going to give you the best outcome. And talk about the best outcome, you have the Star card for your likely outcome. So I really feel, okay, let's do this. Hope, inspiration, creativity, calm, content, healing, positivity, renewal, healing again. Apparently there's healing twice, and rejuvenation. I love there's a big fat yes there, and then the universe shows me that I can have faith in my dreams. I'm getting a lot of energy of you becoming the person that you really want to be, and it's not like you have, like, you might, but it's not like you have this picture of you that you want to be in your mind, but it's just a very present here and now. How do I want to act? I like to think to myself, to try and get myself into perspective, when I'm 80 and I'm in bed, I'm really tired, and I'm thinking about me and myself and my life. How do I wish I have acted in this moment? And that really changes, because then it kind of reminds me that I have the chance now, right here, right now, to do what I want. You know, I'm the young, I was going to say young and dumb type energy. I don't want to be dumb. I'm like young and definitely naive, but I'm learning and I'm growing, and I don't want to waste my time, you know, fulfilling the fleeting emotional desires, like to throw the dish in the sink and then find out that it chipped. You know what I mean? Because then I could have 4 plates instead of 3 little pretty plates. You know, like that. In the long run, I spent the next couple of months with a full set -1, just thinking about the decision that I made, how irrevocable it was. And I see you becoming this person who's putting this emperor energy, who's putting this queen bee energy, the best that you've got, into you, making you the best you that you have, the best you that the world has. Really, the advice with you strategizing your daily routines is incredibly specific. So if that's something that you genuinely feel led to do, I would just go with your gut, research online, things that you want to try, and that's why I always say, take the advice of an expert. I do my own things, but I've definitely found that looking into how other people do it and how I want to do it, sometimes I tweak it, sometimes I just pick one thing, sometimes I just look at all kinds of things and then decide, fuck it, I'll just do it my own way, kind of a thing. But just whatever works for you. I'm just really excited about your growth here. It's very substantial. All of this looks really solid. Apparently that's it. My intuition just shuts off like a faucet. Like, that's all said and done. I'm just really happy for you guys. And just to shout out that I appreciate all the likes and comments and subscribers. I can't tell you how happy that makes me. It just brightens up my day. It really does. It gives me something to think about every single day, and it keeps me going. So thank you, everybody, and have a good day.